which I have been looking forward to for a very long time. But it's never a day which I thought would not come. I always knew it was a matter of time, with the question of the patient wait and of the one unwavering belief that lies never win, that fabrications don't win, that conspiracies don't win, that hard work wins, that truth wins, that determination wins, that willpower wins. For me, it was just the faith in my team, but more than that, the faith in the truth, and even more than that, the faith in the Lord Almighty, that against all the greatest of conspiracies, the truth will come out. And I want to say something to everyone in my team and across the media industry today. Everybody knew that this case was fake. Nobody had a shred of doubt about it. Nobody believed the concocted claims of this case. There is not a single person who won't tell you, even my biggest enemies won't tell you behind closed doors, that this was an attempt at fixing me, at fixing Republic, at stopping the growth of Republic, at trying to go even with us using illegal means, using fabrication, using falsehoods, using a pliable police commissioner, and a person called Sachin Vase, who's absolutely nothing but the worst kind of a criminal in uniform. The tragedy is that all the people in the media and so many people and politicians conspired at that point of time to essentially try and bring Republic to a grinding halt. And Rhythm and everyone, it has taken 3.5 years. But I think what should be noted in today's observations and in the evidence that was put out before this entire case, in the lines that were put out by the state while arguing before the court, and I'm told the public prosecutor said that yes, evidence was fabricated, evidence was made up. Can you believe that? That is such a big thing to say, Rhythm. You know the impact of something like that when the state itself is compelled because of the fact that false evidence was put out, and Abhishek is with me. The state came before the court and said, and actually put in an application, and said there is not a shred of evidence in this case that we have been able to find. And the court asked that why should the case be closed? They said the evidence was fabricated, and that evidence was put out against 164, which was under falsification and coercion. So evidence was coerced out of people, and they were threatened to give evidence against Republic, and that's such a big thing. And against that, in this kind of evidence, the court said that there is no complaint in the case. There is no evidence in the case, and the case has to be closed. So first thoughts to you, Abhishek. Big fight for all of us.
It's such a relief. It was such a hate crime against us, our neighbors, against you personally. Yeah. Such level of conceit by the state. In fact, I want to ask a question. Let it be conversational. You know, what load off your chest?
Well, I mean, the load has been off my chest for a very long time. There was never any load on my chest, because there was never any feeling that there's anything wrong that has been done. In fact, I was flabbergasted at the manner in which a case like this could be created, fabricated. I still cannot bring myself to believe that a police commissioner actually sat there and told the people of this country that Arnab Goswami pays people 500 rupees to watch his channel. And I find it horrifying to even think that anybody believed that, because I know they don't. Because when I came out of jail, there were people who supported me. When I was put in jail, there were people who were supporting me. When I was being questioned and interrogated numerous number of times, you know, the people never lost any faith in me. They stood by me. So there was never any load on my chest. But there was always this feeling that technically, when will this case come to its final closure? It's the technicality, but it's the wait. It's the wait. And we have had a very patient wait, Abhishek. Yeah. So frankly, for me, yes, I feel very relieved today. But there was never any load on my chest. It was just an apprehension of when it would end.
There is a reason why it was loaded with dishonesty and conceit, or no. And I'm just, you know, for the viewers, you have to listen to this. Somebody sent this to me yesterday from South Gujarat, someone who has turned "Your Nation Wants to Know" as a caller tune.
That's amazing.
And this is masses. This is people.
Yeah.
Who see in you as someone who represents their voice in the studios and for the police. to be guided by the state at that time.
No, it was, you know, the circumstances in which that happened. We were fighting the Uddhav Thackeray government. The SSR case was going on. We were piling on a lot of evidence.
The Palghar case.
The Palghar case was going on. We were inconvenient people there, and the administration in Mumbai and in Maharashtra wanted to stop us. And I've always said that for all the good that we have done, we have built a lot of very powerful enemies, and all the powerful enemies conspired with the government in Maharashtra, with Uddhav Thackeray, with the Uddhav Thackeray Sharad Pawar government and the Congress government, and they thought that if they can fix Republic once and for all, it's good. And in this entire case, there was also this feeling that it's a very convenient thing to do for the rest of the media industry, because they were looking at it in terms of commerce. We were affecting their reach, we were affecting their popularity, we were affecting their advertising, we were affecting their revenues. They wanted to stop us. They knew that this is an ambitious organization that is not going to stop, that's going to grow into different languages. We had statements of intent, but more than that, we didn't have proof of concept. We had proof of execution. And we were the only, and we still are in 2024, we are the only group of journalists running a network. And that is what makes us a real threat for these people, Abhishek. You see, when a group of journalists who have no cause but journalism and content and journalism and news, when they take over the reins of a news organization, and there is absolutely no lever on us, there is absolutely no way in which you can put a stop on us. You cannot make, you know this, you cannot make a politician call me, you cannot make a businessman call me, you can't make anyone call terms to me, because we are free. We are free to do what we want to. And because we didn't have those levers, because I was no longer working for Bennett Coleman, even Bennett Coleman and Times Group did unimaginable things to me and published so many wrongs today. And in fact, there's one thing which I must say on record, that all those media organizations, and I'm saying that looking at them, all those media organizations which put out falsehoods against me should have the courage to put out the truth.
Yes.
The truth has to be put out. Falsehoods cannot be allowed to settle. But that's a reality. The fact is, they put out front page news every day with an attempt to tarnish our reputation. And today I want to say that I'm grateful. I'm deeply, 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 deeply grateful to all people who have believed in Republic. Because it is their belief which has taken us along. And it is their belief which makes us stick. And today is a really big day for us. So I'll hand it over to you. I'll go across to Hindi channel. But Abhishek, take it forward with rhythm. But let me just say to everyone tonight, I'm very happy to do it. And it's remarkable, this day is happening before Republic Summit tomorrow. So I think all will be very good this year. And we
Phones not stopping from buzzing, because people are wanting, they're wanting to know what's really the verdict, and I think we'll get the details in a bit. And what is important is, Rhythm, if you are still there, I'm not connected with the PC.